Kelsey Clark, the Dothan businesswoman and author who received national attention for her championship cooking abilities, spent the night in jail after police charged her with DUI. Dothan police say the vehicle Clark drove struck a concrete mailbox assembly along Selkirk Drive. In 2019, Clark won season 16 of Top Chef, a nationally televised cooking competition, which drew tourists to her downtown restaurant KBC, which she built from a catering business she founded. She also authored 2 books. Clark would likely be eligible to enter a pre-trial program, which would keep the charge off her record.